Welcome back. I have missed you all so much. I said to Paul when I didn't do Friday's video, I'm like, I miss them, but we are back. I hope you enjoyed our little intro. Paul was serenading Dixie, and as you saw, she loves to listen to Daddy play. So I wanted to start our video with a little positive energy going out to you. How is everyone doing? I hope this video finds you well. I hope you had a wonderful Easter weekend. And now it's back to business, right? It's like the holidays are kind of winding down. It seemed to me like we went from Christmas to Valentine's Day to Easter, like really quickly. And now we're just moving on to spring. So the first thing I want to do is just introduce myself. My name is Emmy. If you're new here, my husband is Paul, and we are an early retirement couple living in the state of New York, and we are debt-free. Basically, this channel talks about living an abundant life with less money. Basically, being content. In today's video, we are going to cover a 7-day kickstart to get back into our frugal swing if we've come out of it a little, or even if you're brand new starting a frugal lifestyle. This 7-day kickoff is going to get us motivated. It's going to get us excited. I know sometimes some of us feel like we need to spend. I can't do this anymore. This will help you refocus, relax, quiet the chaos, and just focus on your own personal journey, no one else's. And then I am going to show you how to repurpose the bag that the ham came in from Easter. We had a spiral ham and it came in this bag, and Paul and I sat and we brainstormed ways we can reuse this so it's not going right into the trash. And I also have an amazing slider recipe using leftover ham and some pantry ingredients that is going to make an easy weeknight frugal dinner. Let's get started with our first 7-day kickoff plan. What I want to do is just present 7 challenges, easy challenges that you can do every day to save some money and to find contentment in saving this money. These 7 tips will get you jump started. So let's start with Wednesday. What do I want you to do on Wednesday? What I want you to do on Wednesday is have a blessed day to begin with. And then the one activity I want you to do for me is to inventory or at least look at what you have in the way of food for the week. If you can, inventory your freezer, inventory your pantry, see what kind of food you have readily available for the week. That's all you need to do. That's all I want you to do that day. But if you can do it thoroughly, that would be great. In other words, if you have a deep freeze, kind of check what's in there, look around, produce drawer in the refrigerator, go through it. Back pantry shelves, what's behind, several bags of flour. I know I'm always finding stuff. How many boxes of pasta do you have? What do you have readily available for you to eat this week? So that's Wednesday's first money saving tip. Now let's move on to Thursday. I think I told you that for the month of April, Paul and I will be turning off the TV 2 days a week. We picked Mondays and we picked Thursdays. Now I'd love you to join me on this challenge. And if you are going to join me on this challenge, Thursday's going to be a turn off the TV day. Well, Emmy, how does that save money? What I want you to do on Thursday is do something you love instead of watching TV. Remember the joys and the contentment you can find in your own home, and it has to be something that does not include spending money. So, okay, Emmy, we're not going to watch TV, but we're going to go to the movies or we're going to go out to eat. No. You're going to do something at home that brings you joy. Do you love to journal? Journal. Do you like to adult color? Color. Dream. Talk about your dreams with your partner. Read a book. Just sit and be quiet for 5 minutes. You know, everything's coming at us all the time. Take a little bit of time on Thursday and recharge, regroup, do something you love that does not cost money. So often we forget those things that we hold dear to us that don't cost a penny. That's Thursday's activity. I want you to implement one thing. And even if you don't turn off the TV, I still want you to take some time to do something that brings you joy that does not cost money. Basic, simple, but it will rekindle your passion. Friday, I want you to recreate your favorite takeout meal. Instead of going out Friday, I know a lot of people use Friday as your eat out night. Maybe to go through the drive-in, pick up a pizza, order wedges, whatever it might be. Don't do it. Create that meal at home. If you have all the fixings for a pizza, flour, water, tomato sauce, and cheese, you're good to go. Try your hand at making a pizza. If you go out for burgers and fries on Friday night, make them at home. They will be so much better. It's fun to do as a family, and you will save yourself some money. If you like meatball wedges, you have ground beef in the house, make some meatballs. Make some meatball sandwiches with some grated cheese on top. An Italian pasta dinner. Anything that you can eat out, you can make at home better and cheaper, I promise. It's so easy. Google these recipes. That's Friday's activity. Make your favorite takeout meal at home. We are up to Saturday. And as you can see, these are all really doable, easy tips to save money, implement them, and you will be so successful in your frugal journey. Saturday, what I want you to do is declutter. Either a closet, a cabinet, a room, whatever you're up to decluttering. And I guarantee you will find something that you forgot you owned. Guarantee it. When you're decluttering, what you're basically doing is shopping your house. We got our new door in, which I will show you at the end of this video. I know a lot of you wanted to see the new door, so I will do a before and after picture. I couldn't do it when I did the last video, just as a side note, because they weren't done yet. They had to widen the doorway. It was this big project. But anyway, I will show you the before and after picture of our new back door. There was a bench there, and we store like our winter gloves, winter boots, all that kind of stuff on this bench. When they were working on the door, we had to move the bench. Lo and behold, guess what I found that I had been looking for? My Easter flag to fly outside. I forgot I totally had an Easter flag to fly outside. I was actually going to purchase one, which I am so thankful I didn't. So Saturday, I want you to declutter something and then come back and tell me what you found. Even if you're going to switch your clothes from winter to summer, guarantee you there's going to be a blouse, a pair of slacks, something that you forgot you bought that you're going to find. So basically, while we're decluttering, we're shopping our home. So that's Saturday. Sunday is going to be a day of rest. What I want you to do, though, in the evening, after the day winds down and you had a lovely day and you went to worship or whatever you do on Sunday, had a nice meal, I want you to do a little planning for the coming week. I want you to do your meal plan for the week. Remember, you already have the inventory done. If you did any food shopping in the meantime, you're going to add it to that inventory. So what I want you to do is just plan your meals for the week, look at your calendar and see what's coming up. Very simple, but extremely time-saving and money saving. You are going to know what you're going to be eating for the week, what you have to eat for the week, the errands you have to run. Can you incorporate more than one errand on a day as you look at your schedule for the week? Very important. So enjoy the day on Sunday, but as Sunday evening starts to wind down, take a little bit of time and please plan your meals and your activities for the week. So now we're at Monday already. It's our no TV day again. So we have a little extra time because we're not going to be sitting in front of the TV. What I want you to do on Monday is while you're cooking Monday's dinner, make enough for 2 meals. So that during the week, if you get hurried or you're tempted to drive through that drive-through or you need something quick, you have something made. If you're making chicken, cook a couple extra pieces. Making a big salad, maybe you can make extra for the week. If you're blanching vegetables, make extra. Even if it's just for Tuesday's dinner. That's all it is. Just make a little extra. Again, time saving money saving, and a great way to use up that time we're not sitting in front of the TV. And now we're all the way back to Tuesday where we started. Tuesday, what I want you to do is think of your own ways for the coming week to save money. I want you to brainstorm on Tuesday what you can do. Now, I've given you the 7-day jump off. What can you do for the upcoming week that will save you money as well? Cooking from scratch, renting videos and books from the library, trying not to waste food, not eating out. There are so many ways. Washing your clothes in cold water. I want you to brainstorm on Tuesday things that you know you can do personally for your own personal journey to save money for the upcoming week. So I hope this was helpful. This is just 7-point jump off to start the wheels getting motivated. Start putting that money away for the upcoming warmer months, vacations, home projects, debts to be paid off, whatever it may be. But this is your journey, and this is a way to just jumpstart it again. So I hope this was encouraging. Now what I want to do is just tell you about my ham wrapper. Okay, so we got our spiral ham, and it was wrapped in this netting on the outside. And it's like a plastic, and it's stretchy. So I said to Paul, I don't want to waste this. I said, what can we do with this? Because this is just going to end up in a landfill somewhere. So we both came up with some ideas, and I'm going to share them with you. Number one, I thought we have a hose outside, and we are always gardening. And by the way, next week, we start our gardening tips, so stand by. So hopefully you'll be with us on that journey. Getting back to this, putting a bar of soap in this. I know, stay with me. Put a bar of soap in this, tie the end off, and hook it up to our hose. And what we do before we come inside is use this as a scrubby to wash our hands instead of coming in and dirtying up the bathroom sink. I thought that was a great idea, and it will dry outside. The soap will stay dry, and this will act as almost like a loofah on our hands. So that was number one. Number two, Paul came up with he would use it to sift topsoil, you said. Am I correct?
Yeah, our topsoil, we make it ourselves with compost, and it's got a lot of sticks and twigs and nuts and stuff from the squirrels, so I like to get all that out. It would be perfect. You fill it up, a couple little small shovelfuls, shake it, and the good stuff comes out, and the bad stuff stays in the bag.
I thought that was such a great idea. Another one was if you're going to the beach and you need to just bring a shovel and maybe a couple of little things, perfect. I mean, this stretches, and then this way the sand can come right out of it. And also for small items in the freezer to group together, like we do our cheeses in individual chunks, and we're always looking, did you see a piece of cheese? What I can do is take all those frozen individual pieces of cheese, put them in here, and tie it off, and now they're all together. So this is just a way to look at something before you toss it and think, how can we repurpose this? Now on to our ham slider, yummy, easy, frugal weeknight dinner using leftover ham from Easter. And we've got a lot of it. Okay, here we go. I am so excited to use our leftover spiral ham in these little slider recipes. All you're going to need is some cheese, whatever kind you'd like. We have some thin sliced American from the deli that we had bought. Dixie smells the meat that we had bought on our last food haul. You need about 2 to 3 tablespoons of butter. It called for onion pieces, dehydrated onion pieces, but I'm going to use onion powder because I don't have that. I've got some Worcestershire sauce, some mustard, our beautiful leftover ham, and then we've got 8 of these little mini dinner rolls. These were those Hawaiian ones I got on sale. And of course, we didn't eat them all for the holiday. So now we're going to take all this and turn it into a delicious, easy weeknight meal. We're only doing 8 rolls because that's what we have left. But I am going to link the original recipe down below in my description box. And you can alternate this for as many rolls as you need. So the first thing you're going to do is take those rolls and you're gonna separate the top from the bottom. We're gonna just lay the bottom in the pan and we're gonna remove the top. We're gonna take the ham and layer that on top of the rolls. Just gonna take the ham and I'm gonna layer it over these rolls like this. Dixie, do you want to be on the camera? You have to be a good girl. And we're gonna put this piece here. And if there's a little overhang, this is such a great way to use up those extra rolls that you have and the extra ham. And they really do come out so well. Now I just have some thin American cheese that I'm going to lay right on top. And you can use whatever cheese you would like. Anything would work in this. We just have the American, so that's why I'm using it. And then we're just gonna lay these right back on top. And now here comes the good part. In this bowl, I have 3 tablespoons of melted butter. I'm going to add some onion powder, like a 1/4 teaspoon. I'm going to add about a tablespoon of mustard. And I'm going to hit it with a little Worcestershire. And that's all that's in it. And now I'm going to give this a mix. Now what do we do with this? What we're going to do, and I modified this recipe for a smaller portion of bread. When you go on to the original recipe, you'll see that. And now I'm just going to take this and I am going to brush this all over the top of these rolls. Just like this. It just transforms, it elevates a ham and cheese sandwich for sure. And again, what do you do with all this leftover stuff we have? It's a great way to use it. Now I'm going to take a piece of foil and I'm going to cover this for about 15 minutes in a 350 oven. Then I'll remove the foil and cook it for another 5 minutes. And that's literally all there is to it. Oh my goodness. This has been cooking for 15 minutes covered at 350. Taking the cover off now and I'm going to put it in for another 5 minutes. The reason I covered it is I didn't want the rolls to get too hard too quickly. So now we're just going to put it in for another 5 minutes at 350, uncovered. I just pulled them out after another 5 minutes of being uncovered and Paul just said to me, tell him what you just said.
I don't see any difference.
Yes, they're a little firmer now, look.
Yeah.
Yeah, now they're crisp on top. Okay, I'm going to have Paul try one of these, let you know what he thinks. They look and smell amazing. My official taste tester. All right, there it is. Dixie.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
That's a slider.
Is it? Is it good?
Yeah. Yeah, that's really good. The mustard isn't too overpowering, but it's got that.
Yeah, I was worried about that too.
Yeah, it's got that nice flavor. The butter, of course. Everybody likes butter. The ham, the cheese. I don't taste the Worcestershire sauce, but I'm sure it's doing something.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the thumbs up here. This is good.
All
this
right.
would be great for a late night snack if you have friends over playing cards or a party on the deck.
Right.
Well, 6 feet away.
Yeah.
The closest one to the sliders wins.
There you go. All right. Thank you. I have to say, that recipe is Paul's hands down favorite way to repurpose ham. How much do you love those little sliders?
Ham sliders, burger sliders,
Any kind of meat,
shrimp
right?
sliders.
But they are so good. They're so easy. And usually you have the stuff in your pantry already. And that just makes leftovers taste so much better. It's like a whole new dish now. We appreciate you taking this time to spend with us. I really missed you guys. I'm so glad to be back. Thank you for your continued support of our channel. We appreciate and love you so much. You have no idea. Please leave this a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Please don't forget the notification bell. Watch an ad if you could. That is such a blessing to us. And we love you. We wish you blessings. And until our next video, bye-bye.